Yeah, listen, I very much try to separate my political and personal feelings from my feelings about MMA. Now, Mitchell is a excellent fighter, and what I like most about him is he comes from a very small state, Arkansas, I believe, and he still is on top of the world. And something someone told me years ago, all fighting is local. What does that mean? It means if you're the toughest guy in your town, it's you can be pretty sure that you might be one of the toughest guys in the world, right? It's the head game that gets in people's minds that makes them think, "Oh my God, I'm on the big stage now," and they get nervous or whatever happens to them. And I've seen that happen 1,000 times, including to me, right? Like so, Mitchell doesn't allow that to happen to him, right? Like he's very good at jujitsu, and his stand up isn't bad, and he's come quite a way. He's had a couple big wins. Said Nurmagomedov was a big win. Kron Gracie was a big win. He's also had a big loss. I think it was who was it, John Silva that pounded him out recently. So he's going to be some guy's going to lose to others. I mean, I would not want to call him a journeyman. I'd call him a definite contender. Now, on his political leanings and his beliefs about people, I am not in agreement with Bryce Mitchell. I hope he really doesn't feel that way. Listen, Colby Covington is the most obvious example of someone who turned a character into his personality that made him a star to the point where he got shot after shot at the welterweight title. I know part of it is Dana liked him, but also the people liked him, his controversy and things he said. So I like to think that Bryce Mitchell is saying those things for controversy rather than really how he believes, because otherwise, obviously, he's an idiot, and I don't know what more to say about that. This mixture of actual real fighting and personality, cult of personality, just something that's absolutely necessary, right? Like, when you get away from it, when a fighter has a bland personality and no opinions, and he's not controversial, people don't tend to like to watch him. They don't care if he's a killer or if he's really slick or whatever. They want to see who you are. I've said it over and over again. Nick and Nate Diaz weren't particularly exciting fighters. What made them exciting was their personalities, who they claimed and who they were from and where they were from and what they believed in. You can tell they really believed it. Like Stockton, Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Just thank God they weren't screaming gang signs and gang areas and stuff like that. They basically transformed that culture into their MMA personalities, and it made them huge. And they're not faking it. Like they're dead on. So with Bryce Mitchell, man, I hope he's faking it. If he's not, well, there's a lot of idiots in the world. Everybody, remember, Warrior of the